Sheriff Todd Baxter. My name is Christopher Chichester. I have never committed a crime. This is your re-election defeat. You live in such a consuming, delusional 1984, you don't know this is your re-election defeat. This is a list of salaries of public employee payroll at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. You pay your public employees $100,000. And you bring some of your employees right up to $100,000, so they're not a political liability at $99,000. This is page 1. First name, Mary Frank A. Stopcar, $53,778, down to Christopher R. Zigrassi, $67,152. And as I'm looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these employees on this first page are paid $67,152. Why is that? They don't negotiate that salary. You tell them what they're paid. And then there's Susan DeWolf, Tracy L. Wheats, Mary G. Farrelly, and Lucy Porrick are paid $39,264. Why? Why are those four paid $39,264? How do you arrive at these bizarre numbers? And how do you explain that to the controller of the state of New York when I contact the controller of the state of New York and demand that you be audited? I'm confident when you are audited, unethical practices will be discovered and perhaps illegal practices. So when I say, declare that you bring your employees right up to $100,000, so that employee is not a political liability being a $100,000 cop. Philip Gambado, $99,966. And how did you arrive at that exact number? You bald-headed, party-switching, fanatic, degenerate, sociopath, and criminal Todd Baxter, who doesn't know if he's a Republican or Democrat. How did you arrive at $99,966 for Philip Gambado? And that's because you know a $100,000 cop is a liability, or too many $100,000 cops is a liability. I need to correct myself because you do have them. You just need to limit them. That's why you bring Philip Gambado right up to $100,000 and don't pay him $100,000. And why do you pay these employees the same salaries at $39,264 and $67,152? That's the first payroll right there. Is an indictment of your corruption. How do you expect to survive re-election when this public employee payroll is public? I'm confident that I'm one of the few citizens outside the Monroe County Sheriff's Office that has payroll, because I had to ask for it 50 plus times and you refuse it. Page 2, Christopher F. Howell, $75,418, down to the last name Kevin Cudney, $66,509. Christopher F. Howell, was that you pounding on my door like a psychopath and screaming my name in fanaticism? Look at that YouTube called agent. I'm waiting for them to arrive. If this YouTube's at 3 minutes, I'm waiting for your bald head to lose your fucking mind again outside my residence. You disgusting party-switching hack, Todd Baxter. On this page, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 employees paid $61,152. Why? Why do you pay those 20 plus employees $67,152? And why that number? The next page. Richard A. Rossi, $66,509, down to Eric A. Thompson, $74,063. And he is one of your $100,000 cops. Todd Baxter. Kenneth Willis, $101,843. What do you do, Kenneth Willis, at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office for $101,843? Was that you coming to my house to demand my dog, Kenneth Willis? Were you the psychopath at my door demanding my dog? When all I'm doing is walking my little guy the same way every day for 7 years and 4,000 times. I take him on this land here. I go to this land over here you can't see. I hear this screaming from the Shah law firm, Layla Kumar and Nayraj Shah, these parasites. Your bald head is unleashed upon me. I don't know what that is. I bring him back down here along this land and go back to my residence. An hour later, you're here because these parasites, Nayraj and Layla Kumar Shah, called your office. And you don't call me to talk to me. We heard you walking your dog. Let's talk about that. Because you want to come to my residence and exercise power and seize my dog And this is why people hate the police. You are in such a delusional 1984. You look at the TV and people are on a rage about the police and your bald head has no idea. I'm telling you why. This is one of the 500,000 reasons throughout the United States of America, from New York to Los Angeles, that people are on a rage about the police. People are on a rage about the police because disgusting, sick hacks like you bald-headed criminal Todd Baxter, come into my house to demand my little guy. I adopted him from Lollipop Farm Humane Society because my ex-girlfriend Laura and I wanted to adopt a dog and give a dog a home nobody wants. We were interviewed and we were asked to establish our character. Have you ever been arrested, Laura? No. Have you ever been arrested, Chris? No. Have you ever faced criminal charges, Laura? No. Have you ever faced criminal charges, Chris? No. No. Every time. Because I've led my life with character, and I don't declare that. But since my character's under siege by your bald head, I'll declare it. Come into my house to seize my dog. You do not know, Todd Baxter, how much people love their dogs in the United States of America, and that's the way it's supposed to be, because your dog loves you. You, $100,000 cop, Kenneth Willis, can walk through his parking lot without being arrested? Why, Kenneth? Are you a specially protected American, which is six-figure Monroe County Sheriff Office paycheck, Kenneth? Why can you, Kenneth, walk through his parking lot without being arrested? If I walk through this parking lot, Shannon Meyer, Todd Baxter, $67,000 disgusting hack, will descend upon me. Fine, Shannon Meyer. Next page, Sheriff Todd Baxter's re-election defeat. Trevor Davis, 74,063, down to Anthony E. Crawford, 74,416. 74,416? Is that right? On this page, I'm going to count the number we're making 74,416. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are making 74,416. And this is the number making 74,063. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 are making 74,063. How do you arrive at that number? 23 of your employees make $74,063. How do you explain these numbers? It can't be explained because your bald head is incompetent and stoogery and buffoonism. On this next page, again, when I say you bring in your employees right up to $100,000 and you don't pay them because you want to avoid that political liability, Salvatore Amato, $99,966. That's on purpose. You don't want him to be a $100,000 cop because you have too many. You have to limit it. You're not afraid of the $100,000 liability of the $100,000 cop. You just don't want to have too many $100,000 cops because it will reach a point where you know that the rage will not be controlled. And right now you can control that rage because you're in office and you're not attracting attention. But I'm trying to bring that attention upon you to remove you from office, you bald-headed criminal. The next page, Brandon M. Daly, 74,416. Jeffrey T. LaMartina, 91,204. I'm waiting for you to pound on my door. Are you psychopaths going to be out there pounding on my doors? YouTube's now at 8 minutes at 8:40 a.m.? And again, with your bizarre salaries, these employees make $74,063 exactly. I'm going to count the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 of your employees make $74,063. How do you arrive at that number? Is that a civil service pay scale? I've seen a civil service pay scale when I was a public employee in Albany and Washington, D.C. I saw the pay scale when I was in the Army. From E1 to E9, from 01 to 09. I've seen it. Is this the equivalent of some type of pay scale? How's that done? And when your answer is, I need to be arrested for asking you those questions. Your bald head wants to arrest me for having his payroll in my hand and reading his salaries. It's called the disclosure of public information. Here we have $118,787 Maurice Leone. What the hell do you do, Maurice Leone, for $118,787? When I come to your public event, Todd Baxter, and I hold this payroll up to your bald head, and I ask you, what does Maurice Leone do for $118,787? What's your response? Again, with these same numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right here, 9 in a row, from David H. DeBull to Christian D. Larson, makes $74,416. Why? Don and Benedetto, $85,584. And fuck you, Don and Benedetto. This guy hid in the bushes across from my residence. Don and Benedetto ran across me, across 26 Sanders Farm Drive to approach me when I'm leaving my residence on August 30th to go to Wegmans. I run my back porch. He's with another guy. One of them grabs my arm. The hammer I just grabbed on the side of my residence to fix my bike, goes up and pull away and walk back into my residence. You're a disgusting, vile hack. You, Don. Fuck you, Don. You, Don Benedetto, paid $85,504 to concoct the felony for me in my back porch, and that's what I'm going to tell the employees of the United States Department of Justice. And you're a disgusting, pathetic ass. Should be fired immediately, and you won't, because Todd Baxter embraces corruption. The re-election defeat of Todd Baxter continues apace. $100,000 cops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 are making $100,000 here. Jansen D. McNair, $104,938. Kevin C. Kaiser, $110,868. Edward L. Krenzer, $118,787. John M. D. Martino, $101,843. Matthew J. Van Duzy, $130,433. John R. Kennedy, $110,868. James McGowan, $110,868. Dan Lerner, $110,868. Thomas A. Sarkis, $101,843. So here we have Sheriff Todd Baxter's three stooges, John R. Kennedy, James McGowan, Dale Lerner, all earning $110,868. That's not negotiated. That's the same salary. Todd Baxter tells you what you're paid as a $100,000 cop. And Todd Baxter, what does Matthew J. Van Duzy do to be paid $130,433, which is $2,100 less than you? If you're asked by an employee at the United States Department of Justice, employee at the New York Controller's Office, what does Matthew J. Van Duzy do to be paid $130,433? How do you expect to survive re-election when the people of Monroe County learn that you have a $130,433 cop? You can't survive re-election. You will lose. What I'm doing here, reading these salaries, and you don't know it yet, and you're delusional 1984. This is your re-election defeat. These employees, 4 in a row, are paid $28,080. Stephen Byes, Joseph Pinto, Frederick J. Menino, Christopher J. Wotis, $28,080. Why? The re-election defeat of Todd Baxter. Samuel J. Bell, $107,803. Carl J. Zimmerman, $100,061. Christopher R. Fay, $101,843. You got three $100,000 cops right there on that page. Again, bringing employees right up to $100,000 by not paying them $100,000. The ludicrous, disgusting existence of you, Scott P. Alberti, $99,966. You're one of the public employee? Excuse me, you're one of the public employees, Scott, responsible for dealing with the media, because I have you as a contact. You deal with the media for $99,966, Scott P. Alberti? Are you in a vehicle? How many of your employees, Scott, are there at 130 South Plymouth Avenue at a desk doing nothing and not out in a vehicle in what constitutes police work? Are you a desk jockey, Scott? Are you a $100,000 desk jockey, nearly $100,000 desk jockey, Scott P. Alberti? You paid $99,966, Scott P. Alberti, to sit at a desk? I'm waiting for you to start pounding on my door, screaming my name like a lunatic, Todd Baxter. Again, Thomas Emerald, $99,966. You bring him right up to $100,000. You don't have to pay him $100,000. Christopher A. Vossel, the first name on this page, $97,756. And then we get to Andrew G. DeLiza, $108,854. And here's your $100,000 cops right here. Again, your re-election defeat. These are the $100,000 cops. Andrew G. DeLiza, $108,824. Kevin L. Shuppel, $106,130. Jeffrey S. Del Guido, $108,824. William T. Tadeo, $101,843. Lucio Tomasetti, $116,598. Deanie Tuthill, $101,843. Michael T. Fowler, $128,029. Paul J. Jalella, $110,868. Jeffrey C. Wagner, $108,824. Paul G. Vadas, $101,843. On this page, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 employees that make $100,000 or more. Michael T. Fowler at $128,029. You pay just $4,000 less than Todd Baxter. Why? What do you, Michael T. Fowler, do to be a $128,000 cop? So, on this page, you pay Brian H. Underborn, $91,214, and Alan P. Petrosky, $91,314. Why? How'd you arrive at that number? How's that explained? Chris S. Harrington, $97,402. So, you, $101,843 William T. Tadeo can walk through this parking lot without being arrested. Why? Are you William T. Tadeo, a specially protected American, and you can walk through this parking lot and I can't? On this page, Scott A. Knapp, $46,586. The first name, Ryan A. Moses, $70,551. And there is not a Wayne Gretzky employee whose number begins with 99, but there is Jeffrey A. Schnars. I love your name there, Jeffrey, of the Schnars family, $96,943. So you, Jeffrey A. Stars, or you got to talk to Todd Baxter. You need to bring you up. You need to go in there and demand that $4,000 raise. Jeffrey, baby, tell Todd Baxter and his bald head you want that $4,000 to bring you up, Jeffrey A. Stars, from $96,943 to $100,943. Okay, Jeffrey? Heard that from me, innocent man, Chris Chichester. Let's see the $100,000 cops. See, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row paid $66,509. Why? How do you arrive at that number? Is there a civil service pay scale? You decide to pay them this number. I'm waiting for you psychopaths to bang on the door. If you hear pounding to the left, Todd Baxter, psychopaths arrive. Look at that utopical hatred when you arrive. And fuck you, Todd Baxter. I know you think I should be arrested because I told you to just fuck off there. And I'm trying to activate your fanaticism when I use that language, and that's easy to do. These employees are paid $66,509. Laura C. Joseph, Stephen M. Howell, James M. Exkin, James R. Owen, Lupico Sivkarvosky, Gregory C. McMullen, Frank L. Trinka, Lisa A. Waters, all paid $66,509. These employees are paid $73,711. I have to count the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These 11 employees all in a row are paid $73,711. Why? How did you arrive at that number? How is that explained? Todd Baxter, who doesn't know if he's a Republican or a Democrat. I'd like to know what your employees really think about you bald-headed party-switching fraud, because you have Republicans and Democrats at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. And they're in all likelihood have been Republicans and Democrats their whole lives, because the principles and the philosophies and the beliefs that animate a Republican or Democrat are radically different. I've never seen a polarization of politics in the United States with Republicans and Democrats like I see today, and that's fine. That's the way the United States of America is supposed to be. But since you have Republicans and Democrats, and they've been Republicans and Democrats their whole lives, but not you. I'd like to know what the Republicans and Democrats that have been Republicans and Democrats their whole lives think about your bald head and your say anything, party switching, disgusting, impulsive existence. James M. Atkins, $73,711. Jeffrey R. Billings, $73,711. Bobby Joe Westman, $73,711. Kevin M. Belier, $73,711. Michelle L. DeBay, $73,711. Daniel R. Cambisi, $73,711. Yolanda Dade, $73,711. Matthew J. Dufresne, $73,711. Michael J. Emerson, $73,711. Kevin S. King, $73,711. Jeffrey C. Knopf, $73,711. Sharita L. McLean, $73,711. Joseph C. Renowitz, $73,711. Jeffrey T. Rathburn, $73,711. Sarah T. Schreiner, $73,711. So these are the number of employees that you pay $73,711. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 employees paying $73,711. Why? Again, you have $73,711. I'm not going to read the names, but these are the number of employees that you pay $73,711. I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 employees are paid $73,711. Why? Do you bring someone up to $99,000 just before 100,000? I'm looking for see if you have a 99. Yes, you do. Frederick S. Bancroft III. Are you royalty, Frederick S. Bancroft III? I mean, did you come over from London, England, Frederick S. Bancroft III, to work for Todd Baxter at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office? Are you going to be on the cover of People magazine at the Wegmans Food Market's headquarters of Todd Baxter's? You know, with some princess there, Frederick S. Bancroft III? I love your name, Frederick. 99,027. You, Frederick, you need to tell Todd Baxter that you're paid $99,027, and you need to go in there and demand a $73 raise. The royalty of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Frederick S. Bancroft III, to bring you up to a $100,000 cop. Okay, Frederick? On this page, there are no $100,000 cops, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row that make $66,509. Dominic A. Katerina, Peter Karras, Kelly M. Cook, Gianni Filet, Stephen S. Kittle, 66,509. So, Trevor P. Hibbard, 96,483. On this page, there are no $100,000 cops, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row that are paid $73,358. Why 73,358? How do you arrive at these bizarre numbers? Is that a civil service pay scale that you're obligated to pay these employees? Do these employees have no choice, no decision, no role whatsoever in the salary? Is there not an interview process where someone is interviewing one of these employees that I'm about to read their names that are paid $73,358, and they are told this is what you're paid? Do you interview employees? Do your employees negotiate their salaries? And the answer is no. Only a handful. When I say handful, perhaps 20 negotiate a salary. These employees are paid $73,358. John S. Pixley, David M. Reiners, Catherine A. Burm, Vicky A. Seaborn, Eric J. Smith, Robert J. Vettery Jr., Michael D. Westcott, Mark D. Whitaker. So, on this page here, there are also employees that are not full-time employees, like Michael B. Horst, $28,080. I'm going to demand a list of just part-time employees that do not make a 40-hour week. And what you're going to do is come to my house and arrest me because I'm demanding that information. I will never go into Penfield County Court. You understand me, you bald-headed, wig-wearing Paul C. Metzler? I don't care what you sent to 26 Sanders Farm Drive. I'm a free American. I'm a free man. I've never committed a crime. And fuck you and that glue that you paste to your bald head so you can put your wig on. I will never go into Penfield County Court and pay attention, Paul C. Metzler. If I'm in there, I will be screaming at you in the most ferocious way, screaming at you and over you. Fuck you, Paula Metzler. This hack and you, Sandra Dorley, are posing a bench trial upon me for the express purpose of delivering me to jail. Why isn't there a jury in Penfield Town Court? Because you know you can send defendants, Perry Duckles in there, guilty, guilty, guilty. I'm demanding a list of their defense and they're refusing because everybody's guilty. God, you're supposed to be banging on the door like a psychopath. I mean, this YouTube's at 23 minutes. It's 8:56 a.m. How come these psychopaths aren't here? Out there screaming my name. What's the name of that one psychopath in particular? When you have 10 employees coming here, there's one that's in charge. What's the name of that one psychopath in particularly bald-headed criminal? What's his name? What you're going to do is refuse. Your psychopath is screaming my name in fanaticism. I'm demanding his name, and your bald head is going to refuse because you're the bald head of corruption. On this page, the first name, Linda M. Goodridge, 73,358, down to Andrew J. Charvet, 78,342. When I say 78,342 is the last name, that same salary is the salary for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 employees, 11 in a row, paid 78,342. Ryan P. Moore, Stephen P. Murphy, James R. Shaw Jr., Derek D. Smith, Catherine Stevens, David K. Wood, Alexander E. Baker, Charles J. Carroll Jr., David P. Select, Andrew J. Stravad, 78,342. I'm looking to see if you have an employee you bring up to $99,000 here so you can get him right to the edge of being a $100,000 cop, and he's not that political liability. On this page here, you do not have someone you're paying $99,000. You don't have a Wayne Gretzky employee there, Todd, baby. Perhaps on the next page, you'll have a Wayne Gretzky employee here. Now, On this page, again, with your bizarre numbers where these are not negotiated. The first four names are 78,342. Matthew R. Dominski, Joshua D. Prance, Powell Savidi, Parker J. Blackburn, 78,342. Then the next four are also the same. 70,551. Daniel L. Lodato, Jeffrey L. Fowler, Amer Hamzik, Jamie L. McPhail. So the first four, 78,342. The next four, 70,551. Why? So here's some of your part-time employees. They have to be. John W. Morgan, 28,080. Philip Hart, 28,080. Joseph M. Schrimmer, 28,080. What do those three employees do for $28,080? It's not a full-time employee. When you were asked by the Controller of the State of New York, why do you pay these three employees $28,080? What do? They're not in vehicles. They can't be. Because that's not a full-time employee in a vehicle. You don't pay someone $28,000, an employee, to be in a vehicle and do a full-time job. What do? And again, on this next page, the same salary again. Paul S. Davis and Alan L. Schultz are paid $28,080. Why? Are these patronage hires? Are these the relatives of your employees? Is there nepotism going on at the sheriff's office? How many of these employees on this payroll, which is your reelection fee, are related? I'm not talking about a 12th cousin in Mexico City. I'm talking about a real relationship. Father, son, mother, daughter, brother, sister, husband and wife. The husband and wife one is the one I'm really interested in. Because then, if the husband and wife are employed at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, the greed on the husband and wife that have children in high school are going to need to have our children on the payroll too, and you'll take care of that. 58,124. This is really bizarre, this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in a row are paid 58,124. Allison R. O'Connell, Marlene Grana, Joanne M. Agugla Smith, Christopher M. Shatters, Michael A. Potenza, George A. Del Vecchio, Daniel Jenkins, Thomas R. Musler, Christopher M. Sufra, Emmett T. Lawler, Marvin A. Yamanako Jr., Joshua P. Daniels, Philip M. Whitehair, Salvador Hernandez, Robert K. Thorpe, Joseph R. DeClaric, Matthew T. Boring, all paid 58,124. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 paid 58,124. And then the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 names are paid 67,586. Why? How is that answered? These employees are paid 67,586. This is YouTube, is at 27 minutes. Casey W. Burns, Mary Christine Wegman. Mary Christine Wegman, did you know that Todd Baxter has his vehicles alongside Wegmans at 2157 Penfield Road? Did you know that, Mary Christine Wegman? That Sheriff Todd Baxter has his vehicles alongside Wegmans at 2157 Penfield Road, and there they are, Mary Christine Wegman at Wegmans doing nothing. Connor J. Boyer, Matthew R. Casillo, David C. Wood, Eric T. Hayes, Matthew J. Thompson, Carl R. Deal, Jamie Woodman, 67,586. Coming to the end, Todd. You breathe a sigh of relief. Harrison Donovan's the first name, 67,586, down to Zachary M. Frank, 51,217. Is Zachary Baxter on the payroll? Todd Baxter. That name sound familiar? So there were no $100,000 cops, and I'm looking for a cop that you bring right up to $99,000, and these look fairly ordinary. These salaries from the $40,000 range to the $78,000 range. Joseph A. Corona, 78,342, and you would love the borough of my birth in Queens there, Joseph A. Corona. So this page looks fairly normal, except for $30,160 Michael J. Rieger. What do you do for $30,160 Michael J. Rieger? Because that's not a full-time job. These employees, this is really bizarre and disturbing. 67,586. I'm going to count the number of employees on this page that you pay $67,586. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 names are paid $67,586. Why? It's not negotiated. They're told what they're paid. Why is it $67,586? How did your bald head arrive at that number? Todd Baxter doesn't know if he's a Republican or a Democrat. Todd Baxter will say he's anything. Todd Baxter put a camera, also called a surveillance device, at 2025 Penfield Road to concoct the crime for me. Todd Baxter has Don Benedetto hide on the private property of my neighbor and run after me and concoct a felony on my back porch. Todd Baxter employs $79,000 Andrew Reale, charging me to ransom second when I'm sitting in the back seat of his vehicle and I'm not harassing anyone. Todd Baxter pays Shannon Meyer $67,000 to fall down in my backyard dirt with 5 other psychopaths pounding on my door. I'm waiting for you to pound on my door, you psychopath. These employees are paid $67,586. Dalton T. Passmore, Amanda M. Pratt, Patrick J. Schaefer, Matthew J. Wilsey, Justin E. Cohen, Frank I. Burke, Luke A. Zaporowski, Nicholas R. Mahoney, Shannon Meyer, $67,586. Your disgusting, repulsive existence is paid $67,586 to fall down in my backyard dirt. I speak to this repulsive hack, this criminal Shannon Meyer, for an hour. I have no idea she's writing a warrant for my arrest for walking through this parking lot. People walk through this parking lot all day long, 5 people a day, 10 people a day, 15 people a day. And Shannon Meyer is paid at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office $67,586 to write a warrant for my arrest for walking through this parking lot. And I've walked through this parking lot 4,000 times. You disgusting, sick hack, Shannon Meyer. Am I New York State's 4,000 plus time criminal? And the answer from you, you disgusting, sick hack, is I am. That's the 1984, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, writing a warrant for my arrest for walking through a parking lot, but not anybody else. They had the fireworks at Harris Wellen Park 2 years in a row, 2018 and 2019. People walked through that parking lot all day, including Penfield High School band students. After the fireworks, I personally witnessed 200 people in a 15-minute walk to that parking lot. You, Shannon Meyer, should have parked your every one of them. Where's my 14th Amendment right, the equal protection laws? How come none of those people were arrested? How come Penfield High School band students weren't arrested that day? How come my neighbors weren't arrested that day? It's the sick lunatic fringe. Fire $67,000 Shannon Meyer, you bald-headed criminal Todd Baxter. So, $67,000 Shannon Meyer. $67,586 Shannon Meyer. And I continue with the $67,586 employees. Nicholas J. Starr, Stephen S. Osminskowski, Joseph T. Judd, Landon M. Alvarado, Caitlin D. Richardson, Ming S. Su, $67,586, Justin A. Overend, Khadija H. Fong, Lawrence J. Strapp, Eric M. Brace, Amanda J. Jemison Hanlon, Alexander P. Brooks, David K. Newman, Tyler J. Pratt, are all paid $67,586. How is that explained? These employees are paid $54,839, and they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are paid $54,839. Brittany A. Montpierre, Aaron J. Eberhardt, Jacob R. Hoyt, Jansen P. DeWine, Jonathan K. O'Keefe, Joseph T. Aquilina, Justin P. Moore, Kevin E. Villanueva Feliciano, Lawrence T. King, Philip A. Stendonato, Brett L. Boyle, Jason R. Michaels, Matthew A. Smith pay $54,839. Here we have $132,599 Todd K. Baxter, and I'm absolutely determined to see your salary reduced by $132,599 when I contact the employees at the United States Department of Justice about your bald head. On this page that Todd Baxter's on is $132,599 salaries. Corey K. Brown, who makes $1,100 less than you, Todd Baxter. Todd Baxter, your salary is set in statute, right? You decided to pay Corey Brown $131,485. What does Corey K. Brown do? He paid $131,485. And what does Paul G. Chiminelli, another $100,000 cop, do to be paid $104,572? On this page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are paid $54,839, and these are the names: Jamie P. Brown, Thomas J. Baird, Michael J. Bitterman, Michael F. Minurka, Sean R. Ziglinski, Thomas W. Rogers, William W. Holt, Nicholas R. Bonnet, all paid $54,839. And then the last four are paid $51,217. Why? How did you arrive at that number? How did your bald head arrive at $51,217 for these employees? Rhett A. Castrenicki, Darren R. Tuller, Anthony Alvito, Jamie M. Wagner paid $51,217. These employees, 100,000 count. Kim A. Hinckley, 102,192. Kim A. Hinckley, what do you do as a six-figure cop on $102,192? Todd Baxter, what does Kim A. Hinckley do with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office to be paid $102,192? On this page, these employees are paid $51,217. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 employees. These employees are paid $51,217. Shauna Januszewski, Jessica E. Daly, Ashley E. Crawford, Allison M. Candell, Timothy C. Fuller, Peter M. Petralia, Juan J. Ruiz, David A. Russell, John A. Flormano, Aaron K. Budriz, Colton J. Brzezlowski, Alex R. Giulisano, Hunter J. Marola, Sean M. Bishop, Giuseppe Savana, Jacob K. Napier, Justin A. Torres, Anthony T. Jordan Jr., Zachary T. Bernier, Ryan J. Demore, Brandon S. Rumiano, Arif Kelbis are all paid $51,217. Why? How's that explained to that? There are no $100,000 comps. These employees are paid $41,103. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. These employees are paid $41,103. Why? Is that a pay scale? Is that a civil service pay scale from Monroe County, State of New York? How did you arrive at $41,103? Why not $41,000? Why not $40,000? How did you arrive at that number? Are these the rookies? Keenan Rizvan Elphick, Jeffrey L. Mert, David Ullman, Esteban Chamorro, Jesse Young, John S. Salmon, Christopher J. Kuzan, Brian Kazik, Daniel P. Michelli, Greg Adams, Matthew C. Kaiser, Benjamin R. Hamlin, Daniel M. Roth, David S. Cangelosi Jr., Haley E. Beers, Haley D. Burgess, Tamara Irizarry, David M. Schmidt, John F. McCrone, Xavier D. Major, Amber Hamzik, Todd C. Allen, Jared R. Bernard, Brandon Koenig are all paid, pardon me, Todd C. Allen is paid $16,191. That's what I find disturbing. What does Todd C. Allen do to be paid $16,191? What does Jared R. Bernard do to be paid $12,244? And what does Brandon Koenig do to be paid $48,681? Those names that I just read are paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 names are paid $41,103. Why? Are these the minors, Todd Baxter? Do you employ minors? Do you employ minors related to Monroe County Sheriff Office employees? William M. Dunbar, $12,244. Eric J. Lorenz, $12,244. Brianna Elvin, $11,856. Rachel June Scott, $11,856. Madison Ball, $11,856. Joshua M. Priestaco, $12,244. Odd A. Almond Soup, $12,244. Amber M. Cripps, $12,244. Camille M. Miller, $12,240. Camille M. Miller, $11,544. Is Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Camille M. Miller paid $11,544 related to you, Kathleen Miller, at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office? That's true. That's a relationship, mother-daughter, and that's nepotism. Bradley D. Finn, $11,544. Thomas A. Evangelista, $12,244. Felicia R. McLaren, $12,244. These employees here that are paid $11,000, $12,000. This is the cadet program. Are these the employees you have driving in your vehicles when they have yet to be Monroe County Sheriff Office employees that have been through the academy, still called the academy, and sworn in if you're still sworn in? What's the answer to that question? This Sheriff Todd K. Baxter is your re-election defeat. My name is Christopher Chichester. I have never committed a crime.